So what's your full name?
Well, my name is Mohammad Imran Nazir. I prefer people can call me Imran. This is my nickname.
Imran, do you work or study?
Actually, I am a full-time employee. Currently, I am working in Bosundara Group as an assistant electrical engineer for 5 years. I have 5 years experience in total.
What do you live nowadays?
Well, I am a full-time employee, as I mentioned before. I do job in a private company. This which is very renowned job for me. As I am an electrical engineer, this job is electrical basis.
So do you like your job?
I do love the job what I do. In fact, my job bring me my bread and butter. My job, I am very grateful to having such a nice job in a prestigious organization.
Let's talk about a restaurant. Do you love eating food at a restaurant?
Well, I'm very busy person as I am a very I do work in a company. But when I get some free time, I try to go outside, hang out with my friend and
How
take a
often do
seat.
you visit a restaurant nowadays?
I go to restaurants once in a week, especially in the holiday. And when I get some time, I go to restaurant
What kind
along
of
with a
food
friend.
do you love to have when you visit a restaurant?
I prefer such kind of food. I prefer the food what I eat is mostly Thai and Chinese food, as well as when I get some another
Let's
Bangla
talk
food.
about hobbies. Do you have any hobbies?
I prefer to walking is my favorite hobby, as well as my another hobby is swimming in the ponds. That is my
So this is the end of your IELTS speaking test part 1. Let's move on part 2. In this portion of the test, you'll be given a card. So here is your card and you are allowed to take some notes. Okay, so this is the paper and the pencil. Okay, if you want to take some notes, of course you are allowed. And you will have 1 minute, okay, to take some preparation. And of course you are allowed if you want to take some notes. So your 1 minute preparation time starts now. So Imran, this is the end of your preparation time. Please comments speaking.
well. Not To be honest, I go to for my shopping in a village market. This was one of the biggest market in my local area. It is situated in metropolitan area. The market is very well decorated, and lots of people go every day for shopping. If I want to talk about shopping, I buy lots of things. On I want to share about one market is very popular to me, and this market have one salesman. He's very well decorated, and his name is Muhammad Karim. He is about 35 years old, but he act the his behavior is very nice, and he is always well decorated, and his dress up sense is very uncommon, and
Alright,
he
so
is very
Imran, this is the
honest.
end of your IELTS speaking test part 2. Could you please give the paper and the card back? Okay, and let's move on the part 3 of this test. So, in your opinion, what are the qualities that may help someone to become a successful salesperson?
To be honest, if anybody want to be a good salesperson, he have honesty. Honesty is the most important thing to he have to maintain. And another thing, he have well decorated, and he have lots of experience to experience, and he have to share people their products qualities, and he have to mention everything, and he have certified all the products is good. He have to certified all this
In
product.
your opinion, is it really challenging to work as a salesperson?
Can you repeat it again,
In
please?
your opinion, is it really challenging to work as a salesperson?
In my mind, it is very challenging job because lots in the market, lots of store have. So if you want to be a good salesperson, you have to different with others, and you may request somebody to make some product from him, and the decoration system of the store need to be well decorated, and their behavior will be one of the main
Imran,
things.
this is the end of the IELTS speaking test. Thank you so much and have a great day ahead.
Most welcome.
Okay, let's send the next participant, please. Yeah, please come in. Yeah, please sit down. So, what's your full name?
My name is Afia Tasneem. You can call me Afia.
Afia, where do you live nowadays?
Please,
Where do you live nowadays?
I live in Bonostri, but my permanent address is Mirpur.
Okay, so let's talk about shopping. Do you love shopping?
Yeah, I love shopping. Um uh, Whenever I get time or whenever I need, I go to my nearest market.
So, how often do you visit a shopping mall?
Uh, Whenever I need to go shopping, I must go.
When you
Visit
visit a
there.
shopping mall, with whom mostly do you prefer to visit there?
Please repeat.
With whom do you love to visit a shopping mall?
Sorry.
I'm asking about your company. With whom you love to visit a shopping mall?
With my friend, with my sister, I visit my shopping.
Okay, so let's talk about hobbies. Do you have any hobbies?
Yeah, I have some of my hobbies. Most favorite hobby is my traveling. Whenever I get time, go for traveling with my friends or with my colleagues or with my family members.
So, what did you visit as a traveler very recently?
Recently, I go Jahangirnagar University with my family to see birds who are visit to our country in winter.
Okay, so
And
this is the end of your IELTS speaking test part 1. Let's move on part 2. In this portion of the test, you will be given a card, and here is the card. You will have 1 minute to take some preparation, and this is the paper, and you have the pencil. So your 1 minute preparation time starts now. Sophia, your 1 minute preparation time is up. Please commence speaking.
uh, The person admirable person, uh, in my opinion, the admirable person is my uncle. He's the second brother of my father. He's After my father, I admire and I respect him so much. As he's about 45 years old, and he is a principal of a college. He is a very kind person. He helps the other person in our area, and obviously he is very helpful to his colleague, and to their to her his students. Mm, uh, mm, uh,
So
Besides
Priya,
this,
this is the end of IELTS speaking test part 2. Could you please give the paper and the card back, and let's move on part 3. So what are the qualities may help someone to become an admirable person?
I think the people who are kind to other person, and other person who help other, then honesty is the most quality. The people who admirable, who make him or her admirable.
Okay. So is there any challenges, okay, a person may face when he become an admirable person?
Yeah, he obviously can challenges some.
Let's talk about success. How to become a successful person in life, in your opinion? How to become successful in life, in your opinion?
I think I think the person need to be very qualityful and knowledgeable, helpful, and honesty, kindable to the other person. Is the is make any person admirable.
Okay. So, what kind of quality may help someone, okay, to become a successful person in the world?
If one successful success to success his their life, obviously he or she should be punctual, believable to the others,
Okay.
help to the others, help to the others. Then
Okay, thank you so much. This is the end of the IELTS speaking test. Have a great day ahead.
Thank you.
Okay, send the next participant, please. Yeah, please come in. Sit down, please. So, what's your full name?
My full name is Adibal Sanupama.
So, Upama, where are you from?
I'm from Chatpur, but currently I live in Bonastri.
Okay. Do you work or study?
I'm full-time student. I am I'm bachelor, second year. My major subject is social work.
Okay, so let's talk about family. How many members are there in your family?
There are 7 members in my family. I have 4 siblings, and my mother and father, my grandmother.
Among the members, who is the most important person in your family?
Whole family, most important person is my grandmother, because she is very humble and she is very sweet.
So, why do you think she is the most important person for your family?
I think she is very humble. She is very polite, and
Polite, okay.
his decision is very well. That's why I think this is very.
Let's talk about online shopping. Do you love purchase goods online?
Yeah, I like online shopping. Sometimes recently I um, um, shop DD থেকে DD I purchase money bag.
Okay.
This money bag is very nice and very colorful.
Okay. How often do you order goods using digital platform?
Um, um, Monthly two time I visit online platform. Recently I already mentioned I purchased money bag and uh, another one is
So this is
mobile
the
phone
end of
cover.
it. IELTS speaking test part one. Let's move on part two. And for this test, okay, here is your a card and there is the paper and of course the pencil. You're allowed to take some notes if you want. And for this, you will have 1 minute, and your 1 minute preparation time starts now. So, Fuma, your 1 minute preparation time is up. Please start speaking.
Well, recently my sister birthday, so that's why um, his surprise planning his restaurant.
Okay.
His restaurant name is Pasta Club. Is near my house far and near and with my family. Um, this this restaurant is very nice and is very delicious food, and I prepare this restaurant's servicing is very oil and very polite. I am even my whole area restaurant. This restaurant is very popular restaurant. That's why I think restaurant is very nice. And
Upama, this is the end of it. IELTS speaking test part two. So please give the card and the paper and the pencil back and move on part three. Well, why do you personally visit a restaurant?
sorry,
Why do you visit a restaurant?
because the restaurant sometimes mind fresh and gossiping and tasting food. That's why I visit a restaurant. Restaurant's waiter is very polite and very humbling. That's why even I mentioned Pasta Club waiter is very nice and whole area Pasta Club is very popular. That's
Okay, Upama, this is the end of it. IELTS speaking test part three, and have a great day ahead. Thank you. Okay, send the next participant. Yeah, please come in. Please sit down. So, what's your full name?
Well, my full name is Islam Robin. You may call me Robin.
So Robin, where do you live nowadays?
Nowadays I live in a two-bedroom Shahid Sohrawardi college. My major subject is Islamic study.
So, do you love studying Islamic studies?
Yes, I loving Islamic study as I am an Islamic person. That's why I love this subject.
Let's talk about swimming. Do you know how to swim?
Yes, I know how to swim. In my childhood, I learned it with my parents. There has a pond in near at our house.
So, why do you prefer to swim?
Uh, because of I need to learn swimming is very important for our health. It is benefit for our health.
How
That's why.
often do you visit a swimming pool nowadays?
I'm afraid basically now I am a full-time student. That's why I don't have enough time. That's why I do not swim.
Let's talk about environment. What are the most important factors for our environment?
There are many factors in our environment, uh, such as pollution, noisy, and many other pieces, very, which is very conundrum for our society. That's we need to we need. That's why we need.
So this is the end of your IELTS speaking test part 1. Let's move on part 2. And in this portion of the test, you will be given a card. Here is the card, and you are allowed to take some notes within a minute. And here is the paper. And Robin, your 1 minute preparation time starts now. So Robin, your 1 minute preparation time is up. Please start speaking.
Now I am talking about salesperson. I had a positive shopping experience with him. The person is my brother, whose name is MD Shagur Islam. I usually buy some buy I usually buy some purchase for me, which is shirt and pants. And as I am a shirt lover, that's why I need this purchase. Whenever I need this purchase, I usually go with his for him, because whenever I need this product, I go his shop.
Okay.
The salesman's personality is very good. He is honest. He is a good personality. As he is my big brother, that's why his personality always very good for me.
So this is the end of your IELTS speaking test part 2. Please give the card, paper and the pencil back and move on part 3. What are the qualities that may help someone to become a successful salesperson?
Uh, there are different kind of quality to be a successful business person, such as first of all he need honesty. Then he need good behavior. Good behavior, and another thing, we need communication skills.
Okay.
It's very important for everyone. As a salesperson, he also need these qualities.
Okay. What are the challenges may face someone when he starts working as a salesperson?
Whenever a person start his business, he faces many challenges, such as financial problems, and do not have any good communication skill with salespersons. And other thing is, do not support him. Which is very important for a salesperson, a motivated person. Whenever he started his job, he also need a motivating person. That's
Robin,
very.
this is the end of your IELTS speaking test part 3 and have a great day. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Okay, send the next participant. Yeah, please come in. Sit down, please.
Thank you, sir.
So what's your full name?
My name is Amdad Hussain Bhuiya Rafi. You can call me Rafi.
Rafi, where are you from?
I'm from Bono City, at block 8 Long Road. Basically my hometown is Feni, which is very.
So do you work or study?
I'm doing both. I am doing a job. I'm currently doing a job at Gashuddin and Kong as a senior consultant, bed and tax consultant. Uh, beside, I'm doing my IELTS preparation.
So do you like your job?
Well, of course, I like my job because it gives a pleasure and pleasure. It gives us pleasure to give.
Let's talk about leisure activities. What do you do in your free time?
In my free time, I'll do it. I'll do using my cell phone, doing something extraordinary work, such as reading a book, such as reading some articles, as well as sometimes I love to watching movies in my during leisure time.
So what kind of books do you love to read mostly?
Basically, I love to read book, which is mainly written in Bangla. By I love author which is Humayun Ahmed sir. I used to love his read all books.
So how often do you love reading books?
Basically, I didn't have any. I didn't have any proper.
So this is the end of the IELTS speaking test, part 1. Let's move on part 2. And for this portion, okay, here is your card and here is the paper, and of course this is the pencil. You will have 1 minute to take some preparation, and your 1 minute preparation time starts now. Rafi, 1 minute preparation time is up. Please start speaking.
The most enjoyable experience I had in my restaurant, which is Sakib 75. It is situated basically in Dhanmondi 9A, where I playing cricket basically, which is not possible in restaurant play cricket. I also I also played with my friend, and it is a positive experience. It gives us some relaxation and as well as a tension free. I recommended to the restaurant that it could be a ticket price which is very high. It should be price is low so that the people can enjoy it more.
So this is the end of the IELTS speaking test part 2. Please give the card, a paper, and the pencil back, and let's move on part 3. And in this portion of the test, I'm going to ask you more questions that's related to part 2, okay, to know much better about the issue. So, which environment do you mostly prefer when you visit a restaurant?
I mostly prefer in calm and quiet place because I didn't like any gathering in my childhood. Basically, I'm living. I personally prefer to live in alone. I don't like.
Why do actually people visit a restaurant? Simply to have a meal, or they do have another intention?
Uh, Basically, I do it because sometimes it having a meal and sometimes tasting a food. I also like it because
Which quality do you recommend to work as a waiter?
sorry, I didn't get you.
What are the qualities, okay, must need to work as a waiter at a restaurant?
At restaurant, waiter should be polite as well as well behavior, and I also prefer it should be well dressed up, and it's mostly like as well as the waiter is it educated that it much better to talk about their menu card.
Okay, so Rafi, this is the end of your IELTS speaking test. Have a great day ahead.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Welcome. Send the next participant, please. Yeah, please come in. Yeah, please sit down. So, what's your full name?
Oh, my full name is Toma, but my family call me Toma.
Toma, where are you from?
I'm from Chatpur, but currently I live in Dhaka, South Bonusri.
Okay. So let's talk about your house or your flat. Well, do you live in a house or in a flat?
Well, I live in a flat. Basically, there are 3 bedrooms, one drawing room,
Okay.
and three washroom,
Okay.
and two colony.
Okay. So which place of your house do you like the most?
Okay, and the place is most like is my bedroom. My bedroom is my placeful room, and where
Is there any rooftop garden in your house?
and I'm afraid I have no garden in my room, and in future I will try a little garden.
Let's talk about hometown. How often do you visit your hometown?
I often I go 1 month in tours.
So why do you visit your hometown?
Sir,
Why do you visit your hometown?
okay, I visit my hometown, and
So this is the end of your IELTS speaking test part 1. Let's move on part 2, and in this portion of the test you'll be given a card, and here is the card, and this is the paper and pencil. Okay, if you want to take some preparation, of course you're allowed, and your 1 minute preparation time starts now. So Toma, your 1 minute preparation time is up. Please start speaking.
well, I when childhood, I part my school.
So this is the end of your IELTS speaking test part 2. Let's move on part 3. Why do people work, okay, in a team? What are the benefits of working
Okay.
in a team?
Okay, there are lots of benefits of teamwork, and you know that unity of study, and it's make this time and this hard work, and basically is lot is.
So, what are the qualities a person must need if he wants to work in a team? What are the qualities a person does require to work for a team?
There are lots of quality in teamwork. First of all, you should have a hardworking, and you have punctuality,
Punctuality.
and you have.
So this is the end of your IELTS speaking test, and have a great day ahead. Thank you so much.
Okay, sir.
You send the next participant, please. Yeah, please come in. Sit down, please. So what's your full name?
My full name is Nusrat Jahan Safa, my family, and some people call me Safa. My nickname is Safa.
So Safa, where are you from?
Nundipara.
Safa, do you work or study?
My studies management.
Okay, let's talk about hobbies. Do you have any hobbies?
Funny video.
Okay. Why do you make some funny videos? So do you love to watch funny videos?
Yes.
Why do people love to watch funny videos? Okay, so let's talk about your family. Okay, how many members are there in your family?
7.
Okay, so Safa, this is the end of your IELTS speaking test. Part 1, let's move on. Part 2, in this portion of the test, you'll be given a card, and there is your card. And here is the paper and the pencil. Okay, if you want to take some preparation, of course, you are allowed. And your 1 minute preparation time starts now. Yeah, take the note here. So, Safa, your 1 minute preparation time is up. Please start speaking. Okay, so this is the end of your IELTS speaking test part 2. Let's move on part 3. How often do you visit a shopping mall? Yeah. Okay, with whom do you love to visit a mall? Okay, Safa, this is the end of your IELTS speaking test. Have a great day. Thank you. Okay, send the next participant. Yeah, please come in and sit down. What's your full name?
My full name is Shajjad Hossain. Please call me Shajjad.
Shajjad, where are you from?
Basically, I am from Lakshmipur, but currently I live at Merulbata in Dhaka.
Okay. Do you work or study?
I am a full-time student. Recently, I finished my SSC exam. Now, I am candidate of admission test.
Okay, so let's talk about restaurant. Do you love eating food at restaurant?
I'm afraid I don't love eating food restaurant, but when my home don't cook,
Okay.
and that's it.
So what type of food do you mostly prefer to have?
I love biryani, kachi biryani, and pulao roast.
In your family, okay, generally who does cook for you? In your family, who cooks for you?
Well, my mother cooks for me basically.
So what types of food your mom mostly cook?
My mom mostly cooked chicken, meat, cow.
So this is the end of the IELTS speaking test, part 1. Let's move on part 2. And in this portion of the test, okay, you'll be given a card. Here is your card. And this is the paper and the pencil. You will have 1 minute to take some preparation. And your 1 minute preparation time starts now. Sajjad, this is the end of your 1 minute preparation time. Please start speaking.
Last time I shopping some clothes. My brother, he is a good personality. The cloth is so really good, and
This is the end of video IELTS speaking test part 2. Let's move on part 3. And so Sajjad, do you think working as a salesperson is really challenging, and why?
yes, this is a very challenging work because
What are the qualities a must required to work as a salesperson?
must record salesperson quality has good looking, and good personality, better communication skills, and
Okay, Sajjad, this is the end of the IELTS speaking test, and have a great day ahead. Thank you. And send the next participant. Yeah, please come in. Sit down, please. So, what's your full name?
My full name is Tariq Ahmed Khan Dhruvo. You can call me Dhruvo.
Dhruvo, where are you from?
I'm from Kustia.
Where do you live nowadays?
Nowadays, I live in Monastery.
Okay. Do you live in a flat or in a house?
Yeah, I live in a flat in a rented house.
Which part of your flat do you like the most?
I love corner part of my house. Is look at east.
So, is there any rooftop garden in your flat?
Sorry, there is no rooftop garden in my flat.
Okay, so let's talk about gardening. Do you love gardening?
I love gardening, but I am a little bit busy nowadays. That's why that's not possible in gardening my room or other place.
Okay, so what do you think about rooftop gardening? As many of the people, okay, are trying to grow some plants in their rooftop garden in our city. What do you think about this?
To be honest, I think about this. That's a really good plan to rooftop garden because our health need oxygen. Did you know that tree give us oxygen and we release the carbon? That's why that's gardening is really necessary for us.
Let's talk about online shopping. Do you love online shopping?
Yeah, I really love online shopping.
So how often do you order goods online nowadays?
Um, every day when I get free time and scrolling Facebook or other site, when I see interesting in online, that's what that time I purchase online.
So what kind of products do you mostly prefer to order through digital platform?
I love really I say I love tech products, so that's why I purchase a tech product a lot of in my house.
So which product did you purchase very recently using digital platform?
Recently, I purchased a camera, which is a Canon model, and I love that camera really.
What's your opinion? Is it risky to order goods online?
It's a risky, but if you purchase online regularly, then you can have an idea what company are risky or what company are not risky in online. You
So
get
this is the
idea.
end of your IELTS speaking test part 1. Let's move on part 2. In this portion of the test, you'll be given a card. There is a card, and you will have 1 minute to take some preparation. This is a paper and a pen. If you want to take some notes, of course, you are allowed. And your 1 minute preparation time starts now. So, dear candidate, your 1 minute preparation time is up. Please start speaking.
I was a little bit confused for that. Can I speak?
Yes.
Could I skip this?
So this is the end of your IELTS speaking test part 2. Let's move on part 3. Why do people visit a restaurant?
I think people love have the for authentic quiz. That's why people visit restaurant most.
With whom do you mostly prefer to visit a restaurant?
Sorry, could you
With
repeat?
whom do you mostly love to visit a restaurant?
I my house are near that near that restaurant, so I would love to visit most of the time with my family.
So what kind of food do you prefer to have when you visit a restaurant?
I love Thai food most.
Okay, so Dhruvo, this is the end of your IELTS speaking test. Have a great day ahead. Please send the next participant.
Okay, thank you so much, sir.
Yeah. Yeah, please come in. Yeah, please come in. Sit down, please. So, what's your full name?
My full name is Farnaz Baten Nichum. Please call me Nichum.
Where do you live nowadays?
I live in Dhaka, Bangladesh, in Kilga.
Okay, so do you live in a flat or in a house?
I live in a house. Is situated in Kilga.
So let's talk about family. How many members are there in your family?
Okay, thank you. There are 4 members in my family. Me, my husband, and my two children. 1 daughter, 1 son.
Among the members, in your opinion, who is the most important for your family and why?
My husband is the most important in my family because they always support me, and they always loving with us, friendly, and sometimes we share any subject.
Let's talk about cooking. Do you know how to cook?
Yes, I love cooking.
So what type of food do you mostly love to cook?
Basically, I cook several items, but most I cooked biryani, chicken biryani roast, pulao. It's my child's favorite food, so I cook already. Maximum time I cook this item.
Okay, so let's talk about a restaurant. Do you love to visit a restaurant?
Yes, sometimes we visit restaurant. In weekend, Friday, our family members go there and enjoy some some special moment with our child.
Okay.
And,
So what kind of food do you mostly prepare when you visit a restaurant?
There are many foods in restaurant basically, but I like Chinese food.
Okay, so this is the end of your IELTS speaking test part 1. Let's move on part 2. This is the card, and you will have 1 minute to take some preparation. This is the paper and the pencil. Nijum, your 1 minute preparation time starts now.
Okay, thank you.
Dear candidate, your 1 minute preparation time is up. Please commence speaking.
Well, thank you. In my when I was in school, my school held a fair. There are many stalls in our school field. Every students take their stalls. There are so many stalls like dress stalls, food stalls, and others stalls, etc. But I'm choice food because I like cooking. I come the fair in my grandma's recipe. She made me she cooked for me a cake, and I go and I serve the cake. My teachers and students, they like the most, and my teachers also suggest me, your recipe was so good. And then next day of my school, my home economics teacher suggest me, when you in your future you try some recipe books, because you.
So Nijum, this is the end of your IELTS speaking test part 2. Please give the card, paper and the pencil back, and let's move on part 3. Okay, so in your opinion, is it really important to learn new skills from school to become successful in the future?
Yes, this is very important in school, because school life is the most important life in our uh, brain development and our future. Can we go?
Which skills we should teach our students?
Which skill? I think English is the most important. Every person, because it is an international language.
Okay.
Every people can.
So Nijum, this is the end of your IELTS speaking test, and have a great day ahead. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you.
Send the next participant, please.
Okay.
Yeah, please come in. Sit down, please.
Thank you, sir.
So what's your full name?
Well, my name is Mohammed Bilal Ahmad, but my friends have Gemini call me Bilal, so you can call me Bilal.
Bilal, where are you from?
Well, basically I'm from Sylhet, but right now I live in Karachi in Dhaka with my family members.
Okay, so let's talk about a restaurant. How often do you visit a restaurant?
Actually, I go to restaurant in a week because I'm a full-time employee. I don't have enough time.
Okay.
So usually I go to once a week in a restaurant.
So with whom do you love to visit a restaurant nowadays?
I like to with my family members. when I get free time, I usually go with my family members.
What
Then
kind of
sometime-
food do you love to order when you visit a restaurant?
Actually, when I go with my family members, basically order my child.
So do you think having food in a restaurant is really healthy?
Actually, I don't afraid to not the healthy food at the restaurant, but sometimes I go just passing time and spending time. That's
Let's
why-
talk about doing physical activities. Do you love doing physical activities?
Of course, I like physical game. Give us a lot of opportunity for me.
So what kind of exercise do you do daily?
Actually, I do working every day because it helps me a lot of opportunities. Like is help keep me physical activity.
Okay,
Active,
so
stay active.
Bilal, this is the end of your IELTS speaking test part 1. Let's move on part 2. In this part of the test, you will be given a card. Here is your card, and you will be given 1 minute to take some preparation. This is the paper, and here is your pencil. And Bilal, you want preparation time starts now. Okay. So this is the end of your 1 minute preparation time. Please start speaking.
I know many people in life, but today I would like to say something about my admired person.
Okay.
He is Mr. Anika. Actually, he's a teacher of medical private college, and I know him because he is my sister, younger sister. I'm very her relative. I'm very spending time with her every day, especially holiday. He is actually he's not only teacher. He is a helpful person, and also is a honest, and he is a I also mention he is a teacher. He is a free teach 10 student every day, and also he is a
This is the end of your IELTS speaking test part 2. Please give the card, paper and the pencil back, and let's move on part 3. What are the qualities may help someone to become an admirable person?
I think these are different types of quality we admire because honest, personality, and educated.
Okay.
My sister is a very she is a only educated, and she a lot of he is a helpful person. I think he's a admirer.
In your opinion, what are the qualities may help someone to become successful in life?
I think that is hardworking, honest, and active their work, and who is study on work. I think is can be hard.
Which profession is most valuable in your society nowadays?
I'm very honest. Is teaching experience a lot of people is now, and there are a lot of people now is teaching.
So which qualities may help someone to become a successful teacher?
I think there's also a mention is first time is of course he is to be hard work and study a lot of, and also he is a work of society.
So Bilal, this is the end of your IELTS speaking test. Have a great day. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Send the next participant, please. Okay, so please end the live video.